Congressman Brian Babin joining us live in Texas. Good morning to you, Congressman. Thanks so much for coming on today on this Monday. What seems like a historic day each and every day as we continue to watch what has unfolded over the ruling over Roe v. Wade, essentially, from Dobbs v. Jackson. I want to get your thoughts on that. As we just reported, you saw violence there in Portland, Oregon. Local businesses vandalized there. Los Angeles, a flamethrower thrown at an officer. He was hurt. That person charged with attempted murder. South Carolina, clash with police there. And then a pregnancy center firebombed in Colorado. As we've well known, we've already seen this again reported on. What are your thoughts on this, seeing this play out over the weekend? Do you expect this to continue?
It certainly looks like that, Sean and Emma. Great to be with you this morning. But these are anarchists. These are Marxists. These are nihilists. These are people who are probably more than likely being paid to go out and do these types of things. And, you know, anyone who, what kind of people go and firebomb churches, pregnancy centers, and as you just reported, your reporter just said even a pro-abortion institution facility was firebombed as well. These are people that need to be arrested to attack an officer with a flamethrower. He's lucky he wasn't shot. And then when we have Democrat, people who prosecutors, I'm trying to come up with that word, the Democrat prosecutors in these blue jurisdictions where most of these places or most of this unrest is happening, they're silent. The Democrat politicians are silent. The Democrat DAs don't seem to go out and prosecute. Instead, we're seeing a continuation of midnight arrest raids on January 6 rioters from a year and a half ago. So I think their priorities are really, really misplaced here. I have a bill, and this new bill denounces this domestic terrorism, because that's just exactly what it is. And it urges the Department of Justice to swiftly prosecute these groups and individuals engaging in violent acts. And it calls on Biden's administration to protect these organizations who are supporting expectant mothers. And let me just add one more thing, if you don't mind. There was never a right for an abortion written into the U.S. Constitution. What has happened here, the Supreme Court has simply ruled that it's time to return to the people and their elected officials. It returns the decision of abortion restrictions to the citizens of each state, and the power is put directly into the hands of the people who decide the future of abortion in their own states. It may be a totally different outcome in each different state, but it will be decided by the votes of millions of citizens rather than 9 black-coated justices on the Supreme Court. And this is what's happening. We're seeing Democrats demonize and scare people, and have even said things like you can't even get a D&C if you've had an ectopic pregnancy, because that's going to be outlawed. They're trying to gin up fear, hate, and dissension. That's what's happening, and this is what the Democrats are doing.
I'll move on to what could happen today, a ruling on Remain in Mexico, a policy, or essentially a part of the policy put in place by the Trump administration. The Remain in Mexico SCOTUS case, Representative Jim Jordan from Ohio feels the crisis at the border is an intentional policy decision. Let me play this for you.
When you combine an intentional disregard for the law with incompetence, you get the chaos that we now see on our border, the chaos that Brandon and his agents have to deal with every single day. And make no mistake, it's intentional.
The congressman, do you agree with his thoughts, your thoughts on that?
I agree with him 100%, Sean. You know, you've got ineptitude, you've got a deliberate strategy of open borders. You've got an ignoring of the Constitution and their oaths of office. They won't uphold the Constitution. They won't enforce the law. This is what their oaths are supposed to be at the executive branch. And we've got absolute chaos down there, especially here in my home state of Texas. The Del Rio sector down on the Rio Grande. In the last 48 hours, they've intercepted almost 3,000 individuals, and they've processed and arrested 320,000 illegals coming through from October to May. It's completely out of control. 50 people on the terrorist watch list from 107, 109 different countries, 5 Afghans apprehended just in the last few days. It is out of control. They have incentivized these people to come across. They're offering free education, free medical care. They get on welfare. It's a red carpet rolled out, and we cannot afford it. It is unbelievable what they have inflicted on the American people.